Yeah, this is Finsbury Park again, where I'm going to do another section of the Capital Ring. So this one now is going to be towards Finchley, which will take me across the Parkland Walk, which is a disused railway line, and over there towards Highgate and then towards Finchley. So I'll show you some of the route. Yeah, that down there at the bottom is the Emirates Stadium, and this is the kind of main line going out to London, so it's a fairly major station, Finsbury Park. Yeah, so this route is a former railway track from Finsbury Park to Muswell Hill, so it's obviously it's been like this for over 100 years. It's a popular walkway for people and dog walkers in North London. Obviously, lots of joggers here as well. Yeah, these are like legal graffiti walls, so it's changed quite regularly. Yeah, this is a former platform. So, yeah, I guess we're quite close to Crouch Hill station here, so if it had a name, I'd guess Crouch End. There's the new bridge, which has been quite a long time in construction. I think it's probably been over a year, so it is at least getting there now. And obviously it's got it's good, nice to see the accessible access here. I guess we're sort of coming out to Crouch End towards Highgate now, and there's archway over there on the road. The end of the walk now, so there is actually another section of Muswell Hill which is not part of the Capital Ring, but at this bit here there is an abandoned tunnel which leads to the old Highgate station, which is underneath, same location as the current Highgate underground station, and they have some bats, I think, in the tunnel, so I'll just show you the closed tunnel. Yeah, you can see there it says Highgate Tunnels Bat Project, so. The Parkland Walk now and on to the main road. This is the Archway Road heading north. All you'll see it's there is you go up the hill here, heads up into Highgate Village and then Hampstead Heath and Hampstead. It doesn't actually go through Hampstead Heath. I'm not sure why it was missed off the route, possibly intentionally. Instead goes through Highgate Woods and then on to another part in Finchley. So I'll show you that next. Yeah, we're heading down now into Highgate Wood, which is just past the station, and we're going to come to a road next and cross over that, and then we'll be in the main part of the wood. There's some allotments over here, which so there's only not as popular as in some countries. Like I say, when I'm in Germany, there's a lot more of them, but you do see them around London. So yeah, we've come 2.5 miles so far, and next stop towards Hendon. Yeah, this one is called Queenswood, which is a smaller wood. Before we come to Highgate Wood alone. Neither are particularly huge, they're both just kind of two quite small woods that are popular with local people again. Highgate Wood now, which according to sign was opened in 1886, so Highgate is always quite an important part of London, so it's often where stagecoaches would have stopped, made their final stops. There's lots of pubs, they would pay the tax before coming to London, and it changed as time went on. The train sort of came up through London. What's now Archway Station used to be called Highgate Station. It started to become more of a residential area with, you can see, like, there's a lot of kind of Victorian houses around here, some Edwardian, and also some around Muswell Hill. There's also some like interwar housing as well. So gradually what went from being a sort of village on the outside of London to part of London itself. Oh, there's another sign. 4.5 miles to Hendon. A water fountain from 1888, and it seems to still be working. Back on the road now, so just going out to Highgate. I think we're heading towards possibly a wood in Muswell Hill. We'll see where we come out. You see, like, yeah, these are all kind of interwar houses, so this is part of the later built up of the area. Yeah, this is Cherokee Wood, so just I think this will come out at East Finchley station. So it's not a popular part. There's lots of people walking their dogs and playing sport. Yeah, there's a section of London with lots of mock Tudor houses, so quite a nice part of East Finchley here. And I think next time there's a path that we'll manage to find our way onto. So again, this would be, I think, built in the interwar period. So this fashion went came in after the First World War, before the Second World War, and these kind of more expensive version of houses from that period. Whereas there's also you see another style of that grew up around the older tube stations as well, which is slightly different but has the same kind of tiling as well, which is very popular with these. Piece of open ground here, so we've got quite a lot of sports here. There's a cricket stadium, tennis further down there. We'll walk into just getting into Finchley now. Over on the other side, you can definitely see parts of Hampstead Garden Sub as well. So I think that church is part of there. So turn the camera around. Yeah, that backs onto the Heath extension, which I'm surprised I guess they wanted to keep the whole walk, so it was on kind of on greenery. So maybe it went through Hampstead. There wasn't a good link-up place to this. You'd have had to have gone on roads, but obviously it is, yeah, one of the nicest parts of outer London, Hampstead Heath. So yeah, surprised it was not included. This sign's been broken actually, and one of the great things about this walk is how well signposted it is. So you can see like the sign that way. So fortunately it has been taken off. Now obviously when I did the walk the first time, it was a lot harder as there was no GPS thing. So obviously nowadays you can just check on GPS when any signs are broken like that. Beautiful London. As you see, like some parts of the walks are nicer than others. Like say it's not that pretty over here, and also the traffic's very loud. So I say this is it's an interesting route, but not every bit of it's absolutely incredible. So. In the walk now, as you see, like it gets a little bit less stretched here and all the way up to Hendon until you get up into Harrow. So, but this is at Finchley Central station. So thank you for joining me if you've come this far.